Nico Du Bois stepped into Xenobotany Lab 4, and instantly every alien student edged away as if an unseen force repelled them. The air hung heavy with ozone and sharp antiseptic bite, coating his tongue like metallic residue in an unnaturally clean void. Only the low thrum of force fields and the soft whisper of sealed suits disturbed the hush. His classmates, diverse sentients from every corner of the galactic concord, shuffled in cumbersome protective gear, visors hiding their features behind dark polarization. Nico wore just a plain gray jumpsuit, the everyday attire for Lysium scholars on Gaul Station. It felt light, allowing full movement, his bare hands unencumbered. He strolled to his assigned bench and gave a friendly nod to the neighbor beside him, a delicate avian-like creature whose quivering sensory filaments framed one enormous inky eye. She fluffed her neck feathers nervously and scooted several centimeters farther. First session, red zone flora handling and evasion protocols. At the front of the tiered laboratory, shielded by a shimmering energy barrier that distorted the view like rising heat, hovered Professor Orzo. The opium professor consisted of interlocking metallic rings, suspended in midair, vibrating with profound bass notes. Delicate chimes marked his motions, serving as both speech and sonar-like perception of surroundings. In the room, center dominated a fortified terrarium of triple-layered transparent alloy, illuminated by a lamp replicating a G-class star spectrum. Inside grew a vivid specimen. Lush green leaves, sturdy stem, branches laden with glossy crimson fruits, a humble tomato plant from Earth. Welcome. Professor Orzo intoned to melodic resonances translated into clear Concordian. You now occupy the statistically deadliest classroom on the entire Lysium campus. Uneasy murmurs rippled among the suited students. Orzo directed a small ring toward Nico, tones sharpening as every visor turned. Some noticed Mr. Du Bois' lack of protection. The administration recognizes his species' unique adaptation. Coevolution with Terra's lethal flora grants immunity that makes standard suits unnecessary, a perfect example of symbiotic resilience. Nico forced a thin smile. He felt less like a peer and more like a living exhibit. Deathworlder, handled with extreme caution. Professor Orzo shifted focus to the plant, his harmonies settling into scholarly calm. Behold Solanum lycopersicum from Terra, known to natives as Earth, a red zone world where biology itself wages war. The professor's chimes deepened. Beautiful yet deadly. Leaves, stems, and roots brim with solanine and tomatine, glycoalkaloid neurotoxins causing distress, hallucinations, paralysis, or death in sufficient doses. Students frantically noted details. Nico stayed composed, memories flooding. His grandmother in a sun-drenched Georgia kitchen, slicing green tomatoes, coating them in cornmeal, frying them golden in bacon grease. Deadly? Sure. Delicious? Absolutely. The fruits, Orzo continued, evolved low toxicity to entice dispersal agents, though acidity and traces irritate most digestive systems. Nico's thoughts wandered to simmering marinara, bruschetta topped with fresh basil. Simple tomato sandwiches slathered in mayo and pepper. He suppressed a grin as the lecture dissected defenses with clinical precision, styluses scraping tablets. His casual stance amid warnings marked him as a true anomaly, untouched by terrors that paralyzed others. Next period brought paired exercises on another Solanum relative, the potato. Drones delivered a fresh terrarium. Extract a tuber sample remotely while preserving containment. Orzo instructed. Grades reflect precision, safety, thoroughness. Pairings optimize diversity. Mr. Du Bois, you partner with Miss Shirala of the spun filaments. Nico glanced at the shy being from earlier, feathered, four-armed, single massive, eye now wide with dread as he approached. Pleasure working together, Shirala, he said gently. Nervous trills escaped her throat. Likewise, Mr. Du Bois. At the console, holograms overlaid controls for internal arms. I'll handle manipulators if you prefer, she offered timidly. Go ahead, you're the pro, Nico replied, leaning back encouragingly. She misinterpreted it as deference to his feared resilience, trilling faster. Her movements crept agonizingly slow, millimeter by millimeter. Minutes later, barely halfway. Skip the leaves, Nico suggested casually. Toxins cluster in greens. Tubers are harmless. She froze. But protocol labels the whole plant hazardous. Technically true, he whispered loudly. Yet humans have eaten them cooked for millennia, dived straight into soil. Her eyes stared unblinking. The protocol versus the living proof. Hesitantly, she rerouted, unearthing a knobby potato under his calm directions. Left deeper there. Extraction dragged eternally, but success came. Scanners revealed starches, nutrients. No threat. See? Safe? Nico grinned. Gets the appetite going, huh? She recoiled in horror. Yet curiosity flickered in her thoughtful trills. Your practical insight proved invaluable, Mr. Du Bois. Call me Nico. Just weekdays supper back home. She nodded. I am like an enigma. His dorm cube offered minimalist efficiency. Fold-away bed, emerging desk, sonic cleanser. Worst feature, the ration panel dispensing beige nutrient paste tasting of bland oats. It sustained perfectly, but tonight homesickness hit hard. Georgia humidity. Cicadas droning, grandmother's aromas. Enough, he muttered. From concealed luggage emerged forbidden treasures. Electric skillet, cutting board, heirloom knife, sealed spices, garlic bulbs, onions. Regulations banned open cooking. Expulsion risk, but flavor defined life. He rigged a high-grade filter to vent. Heated oil, labeled as moisturizer. Peeled onions with crisp snaps. Smashed garlic releasing pungent waves. Sizzle erupted, onions softening. Garlic golden, savory scents blooming, defying sterility. Some would escape, teasing passers-by. Let them puzzle. Anything beat slurry. In lecture, a capsicum hologram rotated hugely. Capsaicinoids, elegant brutality. Orzo declared. The compound tricked TRPV1 receptors into sensing fire without damage, deterring predators while birds spread seeds untouched. Targeted warfare masterpiece. Nico recalled smoky chipotles, fiery habaneros, jalapeno dares yielding endorphin highs, chili's comforting glow. Warfare or pure delight? Break brought lounge chatter on nerve betrayal. Nico unpacked his sandwich, adding dashes from Grandma Du Bois' habanero surprise. Shirala gasped, retreating as if from explosives. Alarms rose. Orzo's chimes clashed discordantly. That is concentrated weaponry, the professor demanded. Silence fell. Nico drizzled generously, bitten defiantly. Sweet fruitiness yielding to building burn. Professor, he announced calmly, we put on food for flavor. Chaos erupted. Self-harm? Threat? Nico explained endorphins, acquired tastes, layered profiles, fruit, smoke, earth. Like explaining sight to the blind. They saw only madness. Post-class, Shirala approached warily. Your hot sauce intrigues my chemistry studies. May I sample under controls? Curiosity triumphed. He wafted the open bottle. Her tentative sniff jolted feathers erect, trill spiking. Overwhelming yet fruity? Peppers are fruits, he laughed. Fascination overtook fear. Soon she visited his dorm. Illegal kitchen for roasted tubers with salt, pepper, mild paprika. Aromas filled, earthy, caramelized. Her first bite widened her eye. Textures contrasted crisply. Flavors layered richly. Pleasurable, she admitted, taking more. In her view, the biohazard became alchemist. A summons followed. Orzo's office brimmed with holograms. Your capsaicin demonstration reshaped my paradigms, the professor enthused, displaying charts. Endorphin loops, conditioned enjoyment, paradoxical. Nico shared more. Wasabi sinus blast, Sichuan's tingling buzz, ghost pepper depths. Orzo's harmonies soared in revelation. You reframed death world toxins as gastronomic allies, neurogastronomy. Rumors spread. Students inquired about heat-transforming food, savory concepts. Shirala proposed a club. Bureaucracy yielded to Orzo's endorsement. Death World Delicacies official. First meeting. Garlic bread. Crushing released allicin. Pungent antimicrobial. Chaos ensued. Evacuations over toasting. But golden slices emerged fragrant. Hesitant nibbles turned enthusiastic. Textures melted. Flavors exploded. Laughter bonded worlds. A silent Krillian observer, Cora, departed untouched. Nico confessed missing grandmother's peach cobbler most. Showcase loomed. No true peaches existed galactically. Shirala hunted analogs tirelessly. Their archive sessions eased loneliness through friendship. Club advanced a mild curry, toasted spices, coconut cream, faint chili. Revelations in creaminess, aroma. Say flirps over heating flush. Quickly soothed. Orzo inspired. Crushed a local irritant plant yielding potent preservative. Your perspective revolutionized preservation. Co-author credit yours. From garlic bread to breakthrough. Showcase doubts plagued Nico against Cora's precision gels. Shirala insisted. You invite joy, she controls. Enter together. She found Sunlush. Perfect peach proxy. Intense preparation fuse homes. Spicy glazed Sunlush over grains. Chili cinnamon balance. Arena buzz high-tech. Their station rustic. Cora smirked at imprecise biology. Timer started. Sizzles versus lasers. Club cheer from galleries. Orzo chimed support. Plating finished dramatically. Judges lauded Cora's intellect, then savored Nico's. Warmth blooming gently, memories evoked, hearts touched. Winner, Nico DeBoy and Shirala, for soul over science. Cheers thundered. Cora nodded respect. Lab for hosted victory feast. Aromas conquering sterility. Even Orzo sampled mild spice. Chimes resolving euphorically. Fascinating. Surrounded by friends, Nico realized. Carrying home's fire, he ignited a new one across stars. But as laughter echoed, a station-wide alert flashed. Regulators detected unauthorized particulates tracing to his dorm. Enforcement drones en route. Had his flavors finally gone too far, threatening everything built? If this story sparked your appetite for more tales of bold humans turning terror into triumph, smash that like button, subscribe, and share. It means the world.